Hello guys and welcome back again. I'm here with another multiplayer match of the Battle for Wesnoth. Now this was a recent three player free-for-all that I played, and this was actually pretty difficult to set up. I quite like doing more than 1 versus 1 games. I like having games with multiple people. It's kind of more dynamic and interesting. And recently I've been playing a few 2v2 games, trying to find something good, but I find honestly a lot of them end up ending early for whatever reason and just not being very interesting. Like even today I played I think two 2v2 matches. One of them ended after like 5 turns because someone had to quit and then everybody just quit after. And the other one just was not very good. Like people were stalling, taking forever, and it was just not a very nice game. And then eventually people just quit after like a couple turns had been by, after a couple turns of stalling the whole time. So getting a big game together is pretty difficult. This is one of the first like more than 1v1 games. It's 3 players, so literally the only minimum number of people bigger than a 1v1 is a 3-player free-for-all. But at least this game went pretty well. We had everybody stay throughout the whole match, and it was a pretty interesting game. Now I won't spoil the ending again, but I'm here in the red playing as the Northerners again. We were all random civ. The opponents were, I think this guy's blue or purple. I can't really tell what color. I think it's blue. In the blue, there was this guy, BR Pele, as Undead, and this guy in the north, Upalavtov, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, in the green as Loyalists. So these 3 factions, I think fairly balanced. This map is a pretty interesting map as well. Pretty small map. A lot of choke points and a lot of hard points to defend as well. So this produced a pretty interesting game. Definitely a lot of back and forth, and I had a pretty difficult time. I was getting pushed from both sides at some points. Other times I was able to push out, but let's just go through the game. I won't spoil anything for right now. Let's get started. So let's see the first recruitment. I actually don't know what the other 2 players recruited first. I'll just talk about my recruitment in a minute. Okay, so you could see all of our recruitment. Now, I'm surprised to see that the Undead player didn't recruit 1 extra unit. I don't know if I think bats are pretty cheap. He got 3 bats, 2 ghouls, and nothing else. I'm surprised he didn't go for 6 recruits. But I don't know, I guess he didn't feel like it, or maybe he wants to save in money for the next turn, doesn't really matter. You can see the first thing I did was run to one of these houses. Both myself and the Loyalist player ran for this village over here. There's another one right beside the capital, which I didn't grab. I just thought I'd grab the further one first with my commander, while everyone else here. My recruitment was 2 of these Wolf Riders. The reason I like Wolf Riders to begin with is so they can spread out and kind of scout around the map and pick up some villages. I've said before in previous games I played, I really love scouts. Now, I had no idea who I was playing against, so I just got a mix of units. I got an archer, the Northerner archer I didn't really use in the previous game I played as Northerners, but they're very good. They have 3 total attacks. They have a dagger attack, which is pretty meager, but both their bow attacks are quite good. Either a 6x3 just pierce attack and a 7-2 fire attack, and specifically this fire attack will come in handy against Undead later. Next one I got a grunt. Grunts are just, you know, good generalist units. They're strong. They have a big attack, and that's it. Also, a Troll Whelp. Again, Troll Whelps are just a pretty good unit. The main benefit for them is they have the regeneration. So, for example, facing a enemy who can poison you, like Undead, they will be able to regenerate through the poison, and they can also regenerate health, so they can guard points very easily. And this map has a lot of hills and mountains, so they're pretty suitable for that. So this is my recruitment. I also got an assassin, because assassins are generally pretty useful as well, because they can poison enemies. Let's look at the other enemy recruitment. So the Loyalist leader got 2 mages, 2 spearmen, a merman, and a cavalryman. This is a pretty good recruitment. Mages are very important for a Loyalist player, especially when you're dealing with well-fortified units in a village, in a fort, or on a mountain. So these are pretty useful. Spearmen in general are just good units. They're good against every faction. They're always useful. So it's never a bad choice to get spearmen because they're just good for everything. They're really good generalist units. And this map has a lot of water, so getting a merman is totally understandable. For the Undead player, I mentioned he got 2 ghouls and 3 bats. I guess he really wants to spread out and grab a lot of villages quickly, which I guess we can see. We'll see what he does. And the ghouls, I guess, are more for holding villages. Ghouls are very meaty, and they can poison you when they hit you, so they're good for holding a position. But let's continue on. Let's, I think, instead of going all the turns at once, maybe let's go turn by turn. I saw someone comment they would prefer me to go turn by turn, so maybe we will do that instead. Though I hope it won't take too long for this video, but I'll try to keep things fairly succinct when I'm talking. Okay, so we see the first turn as Loyalists, and again, when I'm commenting on the other players, I don't know what they're thinking, but I can comment a little bit what I see. So I can see he's spreading out a little bit, just grabbing as many of these villages as soon as possible, which, you know, is the good idea. Just spreading out as quickly as he can, which, you know, you really want to do, because this is a free-for-all match. You really don't know where the attack's going to come from. One thing I can see is he's putting a lot on this side, not that much over here, but I guess this enemy is a little bit further from him than this one. I'm a little bit closer to him than the Undead player is. The Undead has to go all the way around the map. Meanwhile, I'm quite close right here. Meanwhile, the Undead player is also quite close to me as well. But let's see the next turn. This is me next. Okay, and I move all my units out. I grab 1, 2, 3, 4 villages. So how many did he grab? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we grab 4 as well. So we both grab 4 villages. That's fine. Pretty good expansion everywhere here. Moving out my grunt to one of these little forts to help secure the middle. He can maybe grab a village later, or he can just secure this point, which is a good defensive line. The archer staying in the village as well can help defend. This rider, wolf rider, again to grab a village and also scout to see what the undead player is doing. I moved my commander out a little bit more. I mean, I don't know why I did this. I think just to kind of guard this area, because I didn't know if I was going to get attacked immediately. But I don't have any income anyways for the first turn, so I just pull him back later. Let's see the undead player. So getting a lot of bats right off the start is maybe a good idea, because he can be super mobile. And honestly, I will tell you right now that these bats were so annoying for me throughout the game. They're just constantly stealing villages from me, like really pain in the ass to deal with these bats. Like I had such a annoying time chasing them down and dealing with them. He doesn't have too much in the way of defense, but I see he got 2 adepts, which is good, because these can help support the ghouls and again take out any strong points. Now, being as both orcs and undead are chaotic, we kind of don't suit each other to attack. Actually, undead have a big advantage over the northerners, because northerners' attacks are mostly pierce and blade. You can see, for example, this orcish grunt has a sword attack, a blade attack. The archers have pierce attacks. However, this orchid archer does have a fire attack, which is extra strong against undead, but most of your attacks are blade or pierce, and that's all pretty weak against undead, so that's pretty bad as well. And also, undead are generally more powerful than you are at nighttime. So at nighttime, their bonuses and their buffs are generally a little bit better than what you get, especially due to your inability to hit them effectively with most of your units. So dealing with undead is pretty difficult for northerners. Loyalists are a bit easier, but being as this is a free-for-all match, you can't really guarantee what's going to happen. Let's see the next turn. So this is Loyalists moving out here. Again, not much movement, just grabbing a few other villages, kind of consolidating things. Not really much else to say about that, which is what he should be doing, just kind of consolidate his position a little bit more and kind of see who's around here. So let's actually see point of view. Oh, this is my point of view at the moment. Oh, because I played his turn, so it's going to be my turn, each team. Well, wait, it doesn't really matter. Let's continue on. Again, I'm doing the same thing, just spreading out, bringing my commander back to recruit a little bit more. Now, I'm pushing the northerner player. Let's actually keep full map. I kind of like full map better. I can actually see what's going on. I'm kind of pushing the loyalist player at the moment. You can see I'm moving up right away, whereas in the south, I'm kind of staying pretty close together. I'm really not pushing on blue, and I really don't attack blue at all at the beginning. I attack him later because he attacks me first, but at the beginning, I decide I'm going to push loyalists, and I think that's pretty easy to understand. I mean, being a chaotic faction, obviously it's better to go against a lawful faction where you have an advantage at nighttime. So obviously it's going to be nighttime pretty soon. It's afternoon right now. Nighttime's going to give me a big advantage, and that was kind of my thinking. I was thinking, okay, if I can take out the lawful faction, that would be easier, I feel, or at least it's a more suitable matchup, I would say, versus another chaotic faction who's generally stronger than me at night, which is the time I'm strong as well. So it's harder to deal with Undead. Next turn here. Undead. Again, not doing much. Grabbing some villages. I'm surprised to see that he's pushing a lot in the north as well. So it looks like both of us kind of push north instead of going to the side here. Again, I kind of try to stay to my own little side. I don't really push the Undead player that much. But the person playing the Loyalist, Vipaltov, was a very good player. So I think that's maybe why he decided to switch towards attacking me. And then once he started attacking me, I kind of had to focus on him, and I really just mostly went defense against the Loyalist player. Okay, let's go to the next turn. Ooh. He's trying to take out my assassin here, so a lot of hits coming in here. Whoa, a lot of units. And this is peak Wesnoth action. You can see I even comment lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4 units can't even kill this assassin guy. And he did poison the mage, which is good. But you know, it didn't poison anyone else, which is unfortunate. You can see a few other units moving out here. I haven't recruited anything yet. I don't think he recruited anything. Oh, he recruited one mage. So he recruited one mage, and then he moved his commander out, I guess, to go support this action. He has a lot of troops in this area, and I'm really spread out. Again, I have such a bad habit of spreading out. I don't know why I can't just focus on concentrating my forces. I feel like because I want to defend all these little villages and kind of keep an eye on everything, and I like being mobile, so I really don't have much of a concentration. Also, how many units does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7. Okay, so he has all his units concentrated here. I also have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, I'm just 1 below him because he was able to recruit this turn. I didn't. But just because his units are all concentrated. He has nothing over here. He's all in this position. I'm kind of everywhere. I'm in the south. I'm in the north. I'm all over the place. Which maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. Either way, let's continue next turn. So because I had quite a lot of money saved from those few turns my commander was kind of wandering around. Ooh. Unlucky for me here, I just wasn't able to kill this mage. I have such a really terrible line of luck when it comes to a lot of these battles. I find there's so many battles in this game where I really wish I would have hit them, but I just keep missing, and then, like, you know, ends up bad for me. So I have really bad luck. I need to pray to RNGesus a little bit more. You can see my recruitment. I got 2 more grunts and another archer. This is because at this point I can see I'm fighting undead, and archers are by far the best unit for dealing with undead, just because they have that fire attack. Archers and whelps, the troll whelps, because they have an impact attack. Even though they only have 1 fist attack, I mean, they're pretty strong. They regenerate, so they can take a lot of damage. And they also resist a lot of things as well. They're, let's see the resistances. They resist Pierce and Blade, which are also the main forms of attack from the Undead faction. So they're really good against dealing with Undead, as are archers, because of that fire attack. The grunts I'm going to send north, but again, I end up in a situation where I kind of have to defend in a lot of places at once. I'm kind of losing this position because I'm facing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units here. And in the south, I believe the Undead starts to change gears and start to push me down here too. Let's see what he does. This is Undead's turn. You can see he's really annoying everyone. Yeah, this is when he starts moving south to harass me. And you can see here what's exactly going on. I'm getting pushed in the south here quite a bit. He's got his commander coming down here. Some bats also moving south. I don't know if this one's moving south, but a few units here. Not that much of a push. He's also doing a small push to the north with 2 of his adepts and another bat, again harassing the loyalist player. The loyalist player is really getting annoyed by everybody. I don't know why the undead player thought it was a good idea to push everybody at once, because as he's pushing me in the south, he's also pushing me in the north. I'm really not pushing the south at all. I have some units down here kind of defending, but I'm really trying to focus more on the north. Just I'm too spread out. That's always my problem. You can see he's super concentrated. I know I've said this in every video that I've made about Wesnoth, but formations are super important, and I never do them. I never do formations. Every time I'm in a game, I'm always spread out to, like, I don't know, have maneuverability, and I always get like picked off and chewed up. And that's always my big problem. I don't know why I can't internalize that, but hopefully next time I will remember to make formations, use formations. But, oh, either way, let's continue on. Okay, sending his mage out to go get healed. And pulling back a little bit, he sees he's getting attacked on both sides, so he has to kind of like consolidate a little bit, which is good. He should be doing that, because if he gets pushed in here, he's going to be in trouble. He could easily lose this one spearman here, and then suddenly this whole side is open. He did recruit another spearman, which is a good idea. Spearmen are pretty good against undead. I mean, the spear attack is not great, but just the fact that you have first strike, and they're pretty decent fighters. I mean, spearmen are basically just good for everything. So, you know, I mean, they're not bad. I see his mage here went to hide. I think he was going to hide in this village, but he could see that my troll was within range of him. So if he was going to hide in this village to heal, my troll would have run up here and killed him. But luckily for him, he saw that, and I guess he moved just a tile away. I'm still pretty spread out here. Let's continue to the next turn. This is my turn now. Unfortunately for him, he still was within range of my wolf. So my wolf was able to run up there and take a bite out of him. So yeah, now you can see I noticed that I'm getting pushed in the south as well, so I kind of have to split my forces again. I'm still dealing with the north, and maybe I should have spoken to this guy a little bit and said, hey, you know, let's kind of be at peace for a bit, because I'm dealing with blue at the moment. Maybe let's have a deal, but you know, you can never really make deals in a free-for-all game, so maybe it's better to just keep pushing, though probably, ideally, I should have made a defensive line just like right here, around the close to my capital, close to my fort, main fort, kind of right in the middle here, and then put most of my forces in the south to deal with the undead, because he's got a lot of forces down here. Again, bats everywhere, skeletons. His commander is going to come over here too. He's got dark adepts, so he's making a fairly decent push down here. I think this ghoul is also going to make his way down there too. Let's continue to the next turn. You can see I'm still kind of pushing up the front. I got my grunts going to the north because they're better with the loyalists. This troll I sent north. I don't know. I mean, he's probably better in the south. I think he does make his way south eventually, because he is better against undead. So I don't know why I sent him north here. I think just because he was already there, so might as well use that. All my archers, meanwhile, are going here, because archers are the best thing to deal with undead. That poison is really annoying. This is one reason why you want to recruit ghouls, because that poison effect is so bothersome. It just weakens all your units when they get hit. And again, ghouls, if they're defending a fort, for example, they'll poison everybody around them. And this wolf is getting beat up. This is a bad spot. Using a wolf to defend is not a great idea. So you can see he's pulling back now. He's going all in on me at the moment. So he's totally retreating from here, from this area in the north here, and he's going all in on the south here, because he sees I have a few units here. And this is a really tough battle for me, because meanwhile I'm trying to consolidate the north. Luckily, the north, the loyalist faction doesn't really push me too much. I have a big battle in the south here while I'm getting pushed back in the north. Not all the way down, but I lose all this basically northern area, this northern area I'm holding. Let's go to the next turn. So his commander comes down here. This guy gets surrounded. Now, I saw his commander come out, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I could sneak around and pinch him off, because I had the wolf here, I had this grunt here, and I had a few other guys around as well that I could maybe send in there, but I decided I end up not doing that. You can see he's focusing on there. He's pushing out over here as well. So blue, he took a lot of territory. So blue actually has a lot of income right now, because he has tons of territory he took with his bats, but the bats can't really hold villages that well, so he's going to lose a lot of this stuff. Either way, let's continue for the next turn. This is my turn here. And that ghoul, again, all these units shooting him, and takes like 3 units to kill him eventually. I think I do kill this spearman, or maybe I don't. This is another situation where, oh no, I do kill him. Okay, so kill him, pull this grunt back to go heal, which is good. This is what you should do, pull back. Especially on a small map like this, you want to try your best to cycle units out. I know it's not always possible, but you try to do it. I should have pulled this guy back further, but I think he just couldn't go far enough. He ends up getting killed by some of these units because he's just so low health, 1 health left, and it's easy for them to pop him before he can heal. Really, these archers are the MVPs, because these 3 archers alone basically hold this from the Undead. They stop him from being able to push on me. These guys are great, to be honest, against Undead. Let's go the next turn. Yeah, there he goes. So 1 bat, took a bite out of him. And so lucky that this archer was able to hold on. But he still dies right there, unfortunately. This grunt may die as well. And at this point, I've lost a lot of forts. I lost these 2 forts here. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forts. Okay, but a lot of these forts are going to be taken. I'm pretty sure the Loyalist guy is going to take all of these ones. This whole force in the north is going to have to retreat or be torn apart. A lot of them are going to end up going south to fight the Undead, because the Undead is a big problem for me at the moment. You can see he's totally committed to me right now. He's not doing anything in the north. I'm kind of annoyed that the Loyalist player is not really pushing that much, but right now he's pretty weak as well. He doesn't have that much going on for him. I'm getting a big push in the south by this Undead guy. 2 Dark Adepts down here. His bats are all down here. All of his bats are down here. Skeleton Archer, his Ghoul, another Dark Adept is down over here. Another Ghoul, another Ghoul. Like, tons of units are all going to be coming down here in a minute, basically. Let's see the Loyalist player. Again, making good use of his commander. I'm always so afraid to use my commander, but my commander is not that useful in this game. Actually, I do use my commander quite a bit, but he's never useful. I have such bad luck. Every single time I'm trying to use my commander so far in this game, he just is, like, useless. So it's not very helpful for me to think about that. Okay, so they push me out of this fort. They're going to take that one. I end up retreating because all these guys, I know this is not a battle I can win, so I'm not going to throw away units. I think I end up retreating with all of these guys. They all end up going south or end up going elsewhere. I think, though, Wolf, actually, let's just see the next turn. Let's just see the turn, because I'm not going to keep talking about it. Again, sending more archers over here to deal with these units. Dark Adepts don't have a melee attack, so even though these archers have a powerful range attack, I'm just using melee because I don't want to take any damage. Okay, so these 2 retreat. This grunt retreats here to heal, but I think he ends up dying anyways. This guy also retreats here to heal, and the whelp retreats to the south as well, so he can come help against the Undead, because this is a big force coming over here. And again, just a few archers and another archer coming in, but just a few guys basically holding this and not much else. I'm getting super low income right now. I've lost a lot of my villages, so I'm way below the village count of everybody else right now. Let's see the Undead player. Okay, that was kind of pointless, to be honest. Oh, he took out that grunt. Again, taking all my villages, which is too bad. He sends his commander up here to take out this guy, but miss a lot of misses. But okay, he has a Dark Adept here, so this Dark Adept can maybe take it out. Ooh, that was lucky. Wow, can this bat do it? Okay, yeah, I was wondering what happened to all his bats, because I remember them seeing 3 of them, and then suddenly there's only 1 that was just harassing me the whole time. But I didn't know what happened to the other 3. I guess they all died over here. So he's got a big force over here with his commander as well to take this little village away. Again, the Loyalist guy is not really doing much. He's just kind of like sitting up here. He's taking me out in this area immediately adjacent to his fort, but not really pushing anywhere. So he's really passive for the whole beginning of this game. But that pays off later, I guess, because me and the blue player fight it out a lot and weaken each other a lot, and that really gives the green player a big advantage later. So let's see his game here. Again, take out that grunt. Unfortunate for me, but, you know, that's how it is. Tries to take out this guy as well. I don't think he succeeds. Ooh, bad luck for this ghoul. Very bad position for him, being in the water like this. But, yeah, he dies. So, being in the water, he's not going to get much of a defense bonus, so that guy dies pretty quickly. And again, this is a bad position for blue in the north here, because he doesn't have much to defend. And if green had a little bit more force over here, I think it would be easy for him to push. but he's still being pushed in the south here again. One Dark Adept. I thought there were two. Maybe I killed one. One Dark Adept, 2 ghouls, an archer, and a bat. So still a substantial force down here, but again, I'm able to push this out eventually, just with more archers, basically. Here's my force here. I try to retreat south to heal this poison, and I do send my commander out, and he does jack shit. So this is what I meant. I do try to make use of my commanders, but you can see in this situation, he does fucking nothing. Like, geez. He has a big fucking attack, too. What's the attack? It's actually like... an impact attack, which is good against Undead. Big 10, 12 damage attack. Miss again. Everybody misses the Dark Adept. This Dark Adept is like so painful to take out. So I end up just like not being able to do anything. So I think every time I try to use my commander, he's just useless. So I end up doing not much. Let's see the Undead player now. Going back to get more ghouls. He really loves his ghouls. This guy gets a lot of ghouls. I guess ghouls are pretty good because they poison everybody, and poison's a good effect. This bat is so annoying to me. This gives me such a pain because I'm way behind everybody when he takes all my forts. And the blue player, he's spreading out, but he can afford it because he has tons of forts. He has 9 villages. He has villages everywhere. Like, oh my god. This Dark Adept, though, I don't know what he's doing. He's like just doing whatever, to be honest. He should be fighting, but he's kind of just hanging out. I have my also Wolf Rider up here. I hit him in the corner of the map so he could sneak out later, but he doesn't end up doing very much. Again, tough position for me. He's gotten very good defensive positions everywhere, and this is hard to crack because he's really, really holed up here. He's got not much in the north up here. He's got some ghouls to hopefully deal with this. And again, blue's not really pushing much. Or sorry, green's not really pushing much. Green is kind of just like very, very passive for this whole section. Let's play the next turn. Again, this Dark Adept getting pushed a little bit here, but luckily can defend. A lot of poison effects here. Let's go for my turn. Pull my commander back to recruit a little bit more. At this point, I'm really hurting for money, so I end up getting a Goblin Spearman. I figure he can just guard some village or something. Again, missing every time with these guys. Pain in my butt to deal with these. So just constantly trying to hit the stupid Dark Adept and missing again and again. Really, really painful. I do bring this archer back to hopefully heal himself later. Luckily, this bat doesn't attack him. At least I don't believe he does, but let's see. Anyways, let's see the Undead player. So at this point, I think I'm down to like 1 village. Meanwhile, blue has 12 villages. Holy shit, that's like more than half the map is just blue. Like, blue is really doing well in terms of his map control, honestly. He does really excellent map control game. Like, I'm down to 2 villages at this point. I have a village here and a village here, and that's it. So I'm really hurting for income. This whole section of the game, I have like no income. Green is pretty secure. He has all these villages in the north up here. So he does have a fairly decent, though small, income stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villages. Not bad. At least he's getting enough income for at least like 1 unit per turn if he wants to. I do not have enough for even 1 unit per turn. And blue, if he was more committed to recruiting, he could probably be getting a lot of units. So he could be really dominating this game, I think. I think he was a little bit distracted. He didn't bring his commander back the last turn. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, this wolf goes down again. Now I have nothing in the north here. And he gets an upgrade. Green actually gets a lot of level 2 units, and that gives him a big advantage later, because level 2 units are just, you know, obviously they're a direct upgrade. They're way better than level 1. Okay, take out that Dark Adept. Both these Dark Adepts are going to go down. He just is not defending them there. So blue has the same problem I did in the beginning of the game. He's very spread out. So he has a lot of map control, but he's losing the units to control the map. And he's too spread out to be able to support them. Like, for example, these Dark Adepts are just like in the middle here. They're not being supported. They're going to die very quickly. He has a little force over here. His commander's just standing here. Like, I don't know, dude. Go and recruit. Either way, let's see my turn. Again, miss. I give up fighting this Dark Adept. I go fight the skeleton to take this village. Luckily, these guys are able to take him out without dying. I was kind of worried one of these guys would die because they're all pretty weak, But at least we're able to take him out. And this Dark Adept again avoids damage. And again, look at this. This guy tries to hit the bat. He fucking misses. This was like a 50 or 60% chance hit, and he missed. So fucking, this guy is so useless the whole game. Like, he does nothing for me. Pain in my butt, honestly. Let's see the next turn. Let's see the blue player's turn. Yeah, this Dark Adept's gonna go down, I believe. I don't know. I mean, he's doing a good job to keep pressure on these guys. Finally going back to recruit. He has a lot of money saved anyways. And he's had like 12 villages for a long time. Many turns at least. Okay, bringing the Dark Adept down here was a mistake. I don't know why he did that. He brought the Dark Adept down here, right in the middle of these archers, like 3 archers here, and 1 half-health Dark Adept is a bad idea. But luckily, I think these guys have a much easier time dealing with the Ghoul. The Ghoul does have resistances against Blade and Pierce, but not as big resistances as the Skeletal units. Let's see the Skeletal unit. They have a big resistance against Blade and Pierce. The Ghoul is only fairly moderate resistance, so these guys can deal with him a little bit easier. Again, spreading out here, this bat is taking all my forts. I still have like 2 forts only, so really poor. I'm in such poverty mode. I'm really trying to keep these guys alive, because these guys are my only units. They're my only forces, and I need them to stay alive to stay in the game. Otherwise, I'm totally cooked. Right now is where green is picking up. Green is getting a great position right here. He's got a lot of units, all in a good formation. He can clear this guy out, I think. Hard to do it. These Dark Adepts have pretty good defense in villages. He's still maintaining a good defensive line. Again, he's keeping a very tight area. Only this little area around his fort. So it's very easy to resupply and to go back for healing. So that's a good idea, to keep your formation really tight so you can defend everything. My problem was I spread out a lot in the beginning, and then once I lost a few units, my lines were broken, and then, you know, you could see I'm in a collapse right now where I'm getting just bats flying everywhere, taking all my villages. But I think blue is going to be cleaned up pretty soon. Blue is distracted now. He's trying to deal with this over here. He's trying to deal with me. He's going to lose these units. Let's see my turn here. Try to deal with this bat again. My commander's here to hopefully take him out. Finally, he does fucking something. And again, oh my god, doesn't hit him again. He's got 4 health left. That drives me crazy. I hate this so much. This is where I go insane sometimes, where I'm gonna have like a gamer moment at the moment. Okay, green says he recognizes blue as a bigger threat, and I guess he says he's going to lay off him. And I recognize that too. I've been fighting blue continuously, and blue is like, again, he's the biggest player right now. He's got tons of coverage. If he commits to just recruiting a lot, he can recruit a lot, and he can have a big army. I really don't know why he isn't recruiting more. He takes out that guy, and he becomes a Dark Sorceress. That is brutal. That guy was almost dead, and he manages to kill enough to become a Dark Sorceress, which is such a miserable moment for me. Again, a lot of pressure. Blue is really dominating, like, the first chunk of this game, honestly. Like, he does really well. First half of this game is all blue. Like, he's got amazing map control. He's got everybody on the ropes, everybody on defensive. He's not really that well defended here, but he's got a good amount of support now. He's got some ghouls here poisoning. This Dark Adept is not going down. He's got an archer here to defend. He's got ghouls moving up. He's got ghouls here, Dark Adepts here. Again, he's got a really good position. These guys, he's got a Dark Sorceress now, which is a really excellent unit. Very powerful caster. And without the drawback of the Dark Adept, because he has a weapon, like a melee attack. So you can't just spam melee without getting hit. So this is pretty hard for me because I have no income at this moment. So it's hard for me to keep up a little bit. Either way, let's go to the next turn. Let's see the green player. Now I kind of want to see what happens with green because he was saying he had a big battle with blue and blue got really angry and I really don't know why. I know he's posting some stuff saying he was so pissed off, but green apparently caused that and I don't know what happened. So I want to see what happens. So green's got a lot of level 2 units. This is a big advantage for green. He's got a dragoon here. Yes, a dragoon and a swordsman. So again, a lot of very good units. Is this a level 2 unit? This is a fighter. Okay. So I don't know if he has any others. But yeah, 2 level 2 units is very good. So he's doing very well right now. Right here, let's play my turn. I take that village. That was probably a mistake. I was trying to see if I can snipe a little village. I do clear out this one, which is good. I try to take this one back and just consolidate a little bit more. I just run away from this Dark Sorceress because she's going to destroy any units around here. So I just try to spread out and get away from there as quickly as I can. I'm recruiting more units, but I can only afford goblins. So you can see I'm getting poverty mode right now. Ooh, close to dying there. This guy dies too. That was a mistake to spread out so much. This guy, luckily he didn't die. That was the one chance where RNG was in my favor. Now these guys got cleared out. Damn, blue lost all these units here. He had to pull back. Now he's got a lot more units coming down. He's got 2 level 2 units and a mage. But again, blue was able to clear this out. So blue is doing really well. Green is down to 4 villages. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 as well, plus 2 more that are not very secure. But, sorry, 5 that are secure. This one might go down though. And then 2 more, 6, 7 that are a little bit unsecure. So I'm actually doing okay economically at this time. Blue is still like dominating the map. Let's see the next turn. Green here. Able to take this out. Again, my problem of spreading out too much. I was kind of desperate to pick up some little villages. I was thinking, okay, maybe I could just grab some from green if he's distracted by blue. I knew blue was pushing on green at the moment. But unfortunately, I bit off more than I could chew. I probably should have healed that guy a little bit up and just let him defend these forts a little bit. Oh well, too bad. Now, green is going to clear this up. Daytime is loyalist time. They can have a much easier time dealing with these guys during the day. Geez, look at that. Great luck for the Dark Adept here. And yeah, green really clears that up. That whole force up here, they were a little bit too spread out, and I think all these guys are going to go down. Like, these guys are just too far apart. They're not in a good formation. They're too spread out. This force here is going to eat all of those. They're going to eat them all up. Now, he's got a big force down here again, pushing me, and I'm getting just weaker and weaker down here. It's hard for me to keep maintaining anything here at the moment. But let's continue my turn now. Now, I do push on the Dark Sorceress. We do get a lot of damage on her. I almost kill her, but again, my fucking jobber of a commander misses every single turn. These idiots do more damage than that. And again, missing like 6 health left. Just not enough to take it out. Really, really unfortunate. Again, so lucky that I didn't kill him there. 4 units and still can't take him out. Like, oh my god, so annoying. I did recruit a Naga this turn because I see there's a lot of units coming down here. I was thinking I wanted to get someone in the sea lanes to control this a little bit more. So I figured a Naga would be quite useful. Nothing really in the north. I've given up on the north at this point. I have 1 goblin guarding this village. His commander comes out now. Also, I bet more useful than my commander, at least. At least he kills something. Okay, still pretty spread out, but at least he's taking good defensive positions. Like, this Dragoon is in a bad defensive position right now. He runs away with this Dark Sorceress, hopefully trying to hide her. The problem is he's really running out of units down here, and I'm in a little bit of a better position, even though I'm pretty weak still. I still have some good positioning here and can take out some of these units. Let's see my turn. Well, let's see the green turn, sorry. So green is having a great formation here. He's going to totally wipe these up. I think he's going to clean these up very quickly. This skeleton goes down. Again, these guys just standing in the middle of the field are going to go down. Only really these 2 ghouls now holding on. These ghouls are going to go down as well. And blue is going to lose a lot of these villages up in the north here. Now it's my turn. Again, I really don't have much going on at the moment. I return and recruit another grunt. I can't afford that much else. Now, one thing you can notice, if you were, I think I missed that one, but myself and blue were communicating a little bit. If you saw, they had some words on the map here. He said something, keep, mind, peace. You can put labels on the map. Do something like this. I'm not going to write labels, but you can write a label on a tile and anybody else can read it. So he says, negotiation detected. He was trying to get a peace deal and I end up saying okay to him. but I immediately attack him anyways. Because fuck him, he's been pushing me the whole game. At least green didn't push me while I was getting pushed by blue. So this was like the whole game I'm battling down here. At least green had the courtesy to not push me. But blue's been super aggressive the whole game. He's been pushing everybody, and he's just been a big pain in the ass. So I really don't care about his peace steal. He runs away now anyways. He's given up. He doesn't want to lose his units because he sees the way things are going. The north, he's losing control up here. He's losing a lot of units. Green is saying, you're not going to 2v1 me. And I'm just saying I'm financially ruined. I don't have any money to do anything. But I really don't. I can't push anybody except maybe blue, because blue's kind of like falling apart now. His positioning is getting to be pretty bad. He's running away. He's just kind of everywhere. And even though I don't have many units, I am able to hunt him down a little bit. But let's see green's turn. I mentioned to, right here you can see, I mentioned to green, I want to have peace and we're going to focus on blue. And that's what we do. We both go after blue and crush him because he's been like the big guy for the whole game. He's been the top player for most of the game. So we both try to focus in on him. Blue gets cleaned up in the north up here. All these units get cleaned up by green pretty easily. Dark Alliance against the Arrogant Loyalist. They have 3 level 2. Does he have 3 level 2s? He has the Dragoon, he has the Swordsman. Where's the other level 2? This guy, I guess, right? Okay, he has 2 Dragoons. Okay, so yeah, he does have 3 level 2s. That's very good for him. I mean, that gives him a big advantage, for sure. But no, I'm only defending myself. So this is my self-defense. Right there. Nice. Now we're able to take this guy out, and that allows my troll to level up to become a big troll, which is nice. So I end up getting my own level 2. Though, again, just like my commander, I find he's a big jobber. These trolls are kind of jobbers. They have big attacks, but they have a bad habit of missing all the fucking time. Now, the good thing about this guy is he has a trait. What is it? Fearless? So Fearless is a great trait. It means a unit like a Chaotic or a Lawful unit will not get a debuff during the daytime. So normally Chaotic units get a debuff during the day. Because he's Fearless, he does not get a debuff during the day, which is excellent. Makes him very useful as a unit. Alright, let's continue on here. I'm moving up a little bit in the north here to try to hold this because I'm worried about green at the moment. And pushing on blue as well. Yeah, blue is complaining now. You guys got me. Maintain war fronts here is impossible. So he's complaining after he attacked everybody. He was everywhere. Now he's complaining that, oh, it's too hard to maintain it. Well, dude, you were everywhere in the map. Though, I mean, to be fair, he had good positioning, but you really can't attack everywhere. You just kind of have to pick one spot and attack there and not attack anywhere else. Let's play the turn now. His turn, he runs back, gets a few recruitments. Tons of Dark Adepts. These last ghouls, I think, are going to get cleaned up. These other ghouls are running away. He's got a lot of Dark Adepts and a zombie, and a few zombies around here. I guess he got zombies because he didn't have that much money. Let's see green's turn. Now green is really picking up. This is where green starts to really take over. He's got a big army, great formation, pushing all of blue's territory. I just don't have enough money to push. I'm so behind financially that pushing out is really difficult for me. I just don't have the units to do it. Let's see green's play anyways. Green has so much money, he can recruit like whatever he wants. And taking all of these blue villages. So he gets 4 recruits. Holy shit. Money bags over here. 2 spearmen, a merman, and a bowman. So again, good, all good recruits. I need to defend up here because like I have no defensive line at all anymore. So he actually quits. He quits the game and he just is AI for the rest of the game. So unfortunately for blue, he just gave up. He was sick of it because he lost his position up here. He lost his position over here. He just has no position now. So he decided to give it up, which is too bad because I also was in a similar position where I lost it. Actually, I never lost my position because he did take some of my villages, but that was just like a bat. I never broke in this line, and that's the only reason why I was able to hold on, because my line here never broke, and eventually I was able to break him because he had to pull too many units back, or he had to lose too many units. Let's see, my turn here, spreading out a little bit more. I'm trying to grab whatever villages I can, and because I saw him go AI, I'm trying to move north to deal with the Loyalists, because that's going to be the next big problem. But, you know, I do grab this. Not much really to say, because I don't have much. I do recruit another Naga, again, to try to control the sea area a little bit, but, again, not that helpful. Now, this is the AI sending units out, attacking kind of everywhere again. Now, this guy can crush this ghoul pretty quickly. Ghouls are pretty weak to impact damage. And this guy becomes a level 2 unit. Let's see Green's turn. So I do have 2 level 2s now. This troll and this Naga, what is he? A Naga warrior. So from the Naga fighter to Naga warrior. Naga warriors are pretty good. They have level 7, 4 times level 7. So very powerful, big attacks. But I forgot to choose the advancement for this guy. So there are 2 options. But this is the one I like anyway, so that's fine. So it's okay. I like having multiple attacks. Let's see the next turn from Green. Again, this force from the AI is not positioned well, easy to clean up. The AI is not really that great at positioning, so it's easy to take these guys out. The AI is just throwing units at him. And again, Green is like so flush in cash right now. He's just like wiping. He's got a huge army now. He's got army everywhere. Like he has a couple units here. I'm kind of questioning why did Blue quit, because he still has a few units. And as I said, I was worse off than he was. But, you know, I guess Blue just got sick of it. And this army by Green right now is gigantic. Like, this is huge. I just do not have enough to deal with it. And I'm still fighting Blue down here as well. The AI Blue. So it's not like I can just abandon here either. Okay, take that guy out. Again, it's pretty easy to clean up Blue now that he's, like, gone AI. But, again, just very annoying dealing with these. I'm trying to make a defensive line here. Again, just trying to defend as much as possible. Maybe push over here if I can to grab a little bit from Blue. But, again, not too much. Yeah, he rage quit. That's what Green says. Maybe he rage quit because he took out a lot of units. Blue is just taking a beating everywhere. Like, he lost... I think he got really pissed when I took out that mage, because I think he was trying to save that level 2 mage, and when I sniped it, like, I think he was so pissed, because that was a really good unit, and I think he was so mad when he lost it. To be honest, I would be mad too if I lost something like that after basically getting a peace deal, which I immediately broke. Ooh, this Naga's taking a beating. This Naga is able to clean it up, though. The Naga warrior is very powerful, so he's able to clean that up. Let's see, Green's turn. Not much to really say about Blue now. Blue is kind of like done. I'm kind of like getting cooked now too. Like I'm gonna face the full brunt of Green's war machine now. Green has just so many units. He has at least double my units, right? He has 14 units. So yeah, 14 units total. He has army everywhere. I just do not have anything to deal with that. I think the only way I could cope is if I was super concentrated right here. And even then, I don't know if that would be enough, because I only have like a couple units. I have 7 units. So he does have exactly double mine. Maybe if I was more concentrated, again, this Naga is a little bit trapped down here, so he can't get up there. The Spearman is just defending, so I basically am concentrated up here. I just do not have enough to do anything. Let's play my turn. Brutal RNG trying to hit that. Very bad. Okay, again, this position is falling apart for me. I'm sure you can kind of tell the way the winds are blowing at this game. This game is not going in my favor. But either way, let's just continue. Let's see AI Blue's team. I mean, Blue's still like doing stuff. His commander's going to die right here. He does do a lot of damage to my troll, however. For some reason, even though he's AI, when his commander dies, he doesn't actually die. He does almost take out my level 2 troll, which is so annoying. Like, he's getting revenge on me for taking out his sorceress from beyond the grave. Literally, to be honest. My line is totally collapsed here. I have, like, a couple guys here, but this is just, like, look how many units are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units just in this position. I have 3 defending. Like, this is just done. This is over for that one. Again, not much to do over here, just cleaning up the zombies. My troll is going to die here for sure, I think. Oh, no, he doesn't die. He hangs on by, like, 2 XP. But too bad. My troll, my poor little trolly-roly. I wanted to go clean up Blue a little bit with him, but he gets beaten up. This troll had a miserable life. My first level 2 in this game, and he's just been beaten up and done nothing. These trolls, like I said, are just jobbers. They look big and scary, but they fucking suck. I just hate having too few attacks that don't hit, you know? Yeah, this is cleaned up, so this is done over here. Unlike Blue, though, I do force him to finally kill me, so I guess I can admit that I do lose this game. This is just unbeatable for me. At this point, it's too far gone. I do force him to actually come and get me, though, so he does have to actually hunt me down. I do not, like, just quit the game. Mostly because this was a good game. I feel like when you have a good game, it's just common courtesy to finish it and not just quit. Though I guess sometimes. I mean, when the game's kind of obviously done, maybe it's better to quit. I do finally take out his commander, Blue's commander. Getting a position here, I mean, I even bring my commander out because I'm just kind of like, alright, this is done. So, whatever, let's just end it. Blue is still being a bothersome little bugger here. Still attacking and cleaning up all these guys. Just being a big pain in my ass. Yeah, there we go. So Blue's still around here, just being annoying. Like, come on, dude. Like, fuck off. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let's go to the next turn. Let's see Green's turn. This is Green's cleanup time. Basically, it is just cleanup time for Green. Clean up all the last little bits of Blue that are around here. Clean up me as well. Ooh, unlucky for that commander. Miss a lot. And yeah, this grunt is going to go down pretty easily. These other grunts are just done as well. And I have no money at this time. So, like, I'm not going to be able to maintain this. Green's getting 34 gold per turn right now. So he can recruit, like, anything he wants. He can have gigantic army. Let's see my turn. I think this may be my almost last turn. I think there's maybe one more turn after this. Yeah. One fail attack. Look at that. Chuck miss again. Let's just keep playing quickly because like this game is over. This game is done. I think the skeleton will die too. No, close. 1 HP left, right? Yeah, like 2 HP. So that skeleton is lost of Blue, being an annoyance. Let's see Green. I think Green's gonna clean my forces up because I'm done here. This grunt's gonna go down. And this troll is just gonna be trapped. Like, he can't escape anymore. His movement is done. I just leave him on this hill to die. He could die on his mountain, like a good troll. But this is just over for him. Look at this. Like, not getting out of that. I'm surprised he brought his commander away, but I guess he was afraid he would get hit by the troll, because the troll does have a big attack. So, I guess just to avoid that. Blue finally goes down. Not me who did it, though. Ooh, big attack. Damn, there goes my other level 2. And this guy became a lancer. Oh, sorry, a knight. So yeah, only my little troll left. I say good game. Game's over anyways. This is the last turn. That was my turn. Just punch that guy. Miss both turns anyways. Let's see Green as well. This is last turn. Again. Finally, the troll hit somebody. Oh my god, finally hit somebody, but he's another mage. Oh, almost killed, almost double kill there. That was so good if I got double kill. Oh well, game over, you know. GG, tough game, but that was pretty fun. That was my first time playing a free-for-all, 3-player free-for-all. I really enjoyed that. I really would love to upload a 4-player game whenever I get the chance. Whenever I can play a 4-player game that is actually like finished, that people actually finish and don't just quit early or like some thing like that. You know, I really love to have a good 4-player game and upload it. Like, this was a really good game. I thought this was pretty good, even though I lost. I mean, you know, I never claimed to be good at Wesnoth. I really only started replaying Wesnoth recently. I mean, I've played it before in the past, kind of on and off, but you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys who've played this have the same experience as me, where you played before and then stopped and then came back later and so on. But you know, this is a good game. It was pretty fun, and at least I wasn't the first one. to lose. So that was good enough. Good enough at least. But either way, good game, guys. And I'll see you guys again next time with more games, more Wesnoth, more other things too. And see you guys again next time. Goodbye, guys.